Sometimes the truth we're afraid to see is the one that saves us from heartbreak. This is the story of Jason Carter, the only son of one of New York's wealthiest businessmen. Jason had everything: money, cars, a penthouse overlooking Central Park, and a future already mapped out by his father, Richard Carter, founder of a global logistics company. But Jason wasn't arrogant or spoiled. He had a kind heart and an open mind, something rare in his world of polished lies and cold luxury. And then, one day, he met her. Her name was Vanessa Monroe, daughter of another rich and powerful family. Their meeting seemed like fate. She was beautiful, graceful, with the kind of charm that made men stop in their tracks. Their families knew each other well, and soon everyone whispered that a wedding between the Carters and the Monroes was inevitable. Jason believed Vanessa was different, not like the shallow women he'd met before. She was sweet, affectionate, and spoke about charity, kindness, and love. He fell for her completely. But not everyone shared his enthusiasm. His father's assistant, Eleanor, a sharp, no-nonsense woman in her 40s, had doubts. "Jason," she once said, "Vanessa's family is deep in debt. Her father's company is on the edge of bankruptcy. Be careful. She might love your name more than your heart." Jason refused to believe that. "Eleanor, she's not like that. You'll see." Still, those words kept echoing in his mind. One day, Jason's father returned from a business trip and mentioned something that shook him. "I heard Monroe's construction company is collapsing," Richard said. "He's desperate for an investment. Funny how his daughter suddenly can't stop calling you." That night, Jason couldn't sleep. He needed to know if Vanessa truly loved him, or just the Carter fortune. The next morning he had an idea, a crazy one. His father's company had dozens of delivery drivers across the city. Jason borrowed a uniform, a cap, and one of the trucks. He created a fake name on the work log, Jake Collins. He decided to visit Vanessa's family's mansion, pretending to be a delivery man. When he arrived, the Monroe's mansion looked nothing like the glamorous estate he remembered. Paint peeled off the walls, the garden was neglected, and one of the gates hung crookedly. Inside, he saw maids rushing, trying to look busy. The butler barely noticed him. Jason kept his head low and delivered a package to the front hall, a bouquet from another rich admirer sent to Vanessa. That's when he heard her voice. "Tell him I don't need flowers from nobodies," she snapped. "Do they think I'm cheap? My fiancé's family owns half of New York." Jason froze. He turned slightly, enough to see her standing by the staircase, phone in hand, looking annoyed and bored. She was nothing like the sweet, caring woman he knew. The mother's voice echoed from the other room. "Vanessa, you better not lose this Carter boy. If you do, we're finished. Do you understand?" Vanessa rolled her eyes. "Relax, Mum. He's completely in love. Once we're married, Dad will get his money." Jason's chest tightened. He quietly left the house, hands shaking. His heart was pounding so hard he could barely breathe. The woman he thought was his future, the woman he wanted to marry, was using him. But before driving off, something unexpected happened. As he turned the corner, he almost ran into a girl coming out of the servants' quarters. She was carrying 2 heavy boxes and looked exhausted. Her uniform was worn, but her eyes were kind. "Hey, careful," Jason said automatically, steadying one of the boxes. "Oh, I'm sorry," she blurted out. "I didn't see you." Jason smiled slightly. "It's okay. Need a hand?" She hesitated, then nodded. "Thanks. I'm Amy. I work here. Or at least I try to. Mrs. Monroe hasn't paid us in 2 months." Jason blinked. "What?" 2 months. Yeah, Amy sighed. They keep saying money's coming, but I don't think it is. Still, I stay because Vanessa's father promised he'd pay soon. I need the job. My little brother's in college. Jason helped her carry the boxes inside the back kitchen. She thanked him with a tired smile that felt more genuine than anything Vanessa had ever shown him. Do you ever see Miss Vanessa? He asked casually. Amy chuckled. Oh, every day. She's difficult. The maids call her the Hurricane. She throws tantrums when her designer shoes aren't polished fast enough. You'd think someone so rich would be happy. Jason forced a nod, hiding his turmoil. He wanted to know more, but his disguise was thin. Before leaving, Amy turned to him and said softly, "You're new, right? Careful around them. They treat workers like we're invisible." He nodded. Yeah, I noticed. That night, Jason couldn't shake off what he'd seen and heard. The next day, he returned to the Monroe mansion in the same disguise. This time he saw Vanessa by the pool, laughing with her friends, sipping champagne, while the servants cleaned around them. She didn't notice the delivery guy standing nearby. She didn't even look. But Amy noticed him. She waved. "Hey, Jake, right? Need help again?" He smiled. "Actually, yeah. Mind showing me where this goes?" As they walked, they talked. Jason learned Amy had dreams of becoming a teacher. She worked double shifts just to help her brother finish school. She was smart, kind, and strong. Everything Vanessa wasn't. Over the next few days, Jason returned under different excuses, delivering wine, checking invoices, anything to spend more time around Amy and observe Vanessa. Then, one afternoon, he overheard something that broke him completely. Vanessa was on the phone again, laughing. "Yes, Dad, I know he's rich. That's the point. Once the Carters merge with us, we'll be saved. After that, who cares what happens? Love has nothing to do with it." Jason's hand clenched into a fist. That was it. He'd heard enough. He left quietly, but this time he didn't go home. He went straight to Amy's tiny apartment. He had found her address in the company files. She opened the door, startled. "Jake, what are you doing here?" Jason hesitated, then said, "My name's not Jake. It's Jason Carter." Her eyes widened. "Wait, the Jason Carter?" He nodded. "I know this is crazy, but thank you. You helped me see the truth." Amy was speechless. "I just told you what I saw." "And that's exactly what I needed," Jason said. "Someone honest." The next week, during a large charity gala hosted by both families, Jason made his move. Vanessa, dressed in diamonds, greeted him with her usual fake warmth. "Darling, everyone's waiting for us." Jason smiled calmly. "Yes, let's give them a show." He took the stage, microphone in hand. "Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I'd like to make an announcement." Vanessa beamed, until he said the next words. "I've decided to postpone our wedding indefinitely. I recently learned that honesty means more to me than any business deal." A murmur spread through the hall. Vanessa's smile froze. "What are you doing?" she hissed. Jason turned to the crowd. "I also want to thank the hardworking people who show kindness even when the world ignores them. They are the real wealth of this country." And then he looked straight at Amy, standing quietly among the catering staff. People like her. Gasps filled the room. Vanessa stormed out, humiliated. Her family's business collapsed within months. Jason's father was proud. "You made the right choice, son," he said. "Sometimes you have to see the truth for yourself." Jason smiled. "I did, Dad. And I found something much better than money. Someone real." Months later, Jason opened a new community program under his father's company, offering scholarships to underprivileged students. Amy became one of the coordinators. And as for Jason and Amy, love grew naturally, without luxury, without lies. Because sometimes, the richest people are the ones who learn how to love honestly. If you enjoyed this story, please support me with a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Life Chronicles for more true stories like this.